Jeff Pfeffer at the Stanford Business School has argued strongly that human resource management can very well be a competitive advantage. And there's a lot of power in this particular message because many of these organizational architectural decisions around how you manage your people are difficult to copy. They become a cultural thing. They're based on management's vibes about the way the world should be, and they're hard to copy because other managements in other companies don't believe what management in some other company might believe. For example, Howard Schultz saying that he was going to give part-time employees at Starbucks medical benefits. Other organizations would say that's too expensive, we don't believe in that, we have no reason to do it. You and I now understand, based on our discussion in the life story exercise, why that would be such a powerful issue for Mr. Schultz. So in your own management philosophy, you may have had experiences or events in your life that have shaped your assumptions about how a business should be run. And if you're willing to look at those assumptions, the impact that they're having on your design decisions, and then think about your change quotient, whether or not you're open to the possibility that your assumptions are creating dysfunctional organizational processes as opposed to functional organizational processes, then you might be open to thinking, well, maybe we should adjust our design or adjust this process or that procedure or that way of doing things in the hope of nudging the culture toward a higher energy, more productive state of being. Well, Pfeffer argues that there are a number of characteristics that define an effective human resource cluster of systems. He would say that if security is low, the culture will be eroded. If hiring is not focused and strategic, if teams are not well developed, if we pay people the lowest wage, we're probably going to get the lowest effective productivity. If we minimize training, we're not going to be growing and learning. If we have a steep and strict hierarchy, what some people call power distance, this is also going to be corrosive to the organization's energy. And if we don't share data, that is, some people believe that data is power and so it should not be shared. All of these elements, 7 in total, Pfeffer argues, I think very persuasively, will have an effect on your organization's culture and the energy with which it's striving to meet your strategic objectives.